My wife said, I sold your little cabin for $60,000. Her family cheered, calling it a smart move. She looked at me and said, the money for this dinner? It's from the cabin sale. At least one meal is covered. I just stayed quiet. Then the buyer's lawyer called, screaming, why are the authorities at our office? Something didn't feel right. I'm a 34-year-old software contractor who works on defense projects. 3 years ago, I bought a small cabin in the mountains with money I'd saved from freelance work. It wasn't fancy, just 2 acres with a deck overlooking a lake. My wife, Jessica, and her family always hated it. They called it my man cave obsession and said I was wasting money. When I got assigned to a 4-month project overseas working with military systems, I left detailed instructions. Do not touch the cabin. It was registered with federal databases because of my security clearance. I even highlighted emergency access only in the folder I left Jessica. She never read it. Last month, I flew home after 16 hours of travel. Jessica texted saying to come straight to her parents' house for a welcome home dinner. When I walked in, the whole family was there. Her parents, her brother Kyle, and even Kyle's girlfriend. Everyone was dressed up, drinking expensive wine. Then Jessica stood up with this huge smile. Before we eat, I have an announcement, she said. You all know about Mark's little cabin that he's been obsessed with. Well, I finally did something about it. I sold it for $60,000 last month while he was gone. The room erupted in applause. Her dad called her brilliant. Her mom was practically glowing with pride. Jessica pointed at the fancy catered dinner on the table and said, the money for this meal, it's from the cabin sale. At least it's good for something now. I just sat there, completely silent. My phone started buzzing in my pocket. It was a lawyer named Thomas Chen, and he was absolutely panicking. Why are federal agents at our office? He screamed. They're asking about restricted property sales and talking about fraud. I stepped outside to take the call. That's when another text came through. From Agent Rivera, the woman who handled my security clearance. Her message was simple. Aware of situation. Stay calm. Keep subjects at location. Team en route. My cabin wasn't just my property. Because I work on classified defense projects, it was registered as a federal asset. You can't sell it without special authorization. Jessica had forged my signature on all the documents. I walked back inside. Jessica was showing everyone the paperwork, bragging about how she'd practiced my signature for 3 days. Her brother was laughing about how perfect the forgery looked. Her parents were already planning how to invest their share of the money. Then I saw the headlights. 3 black SUVs pulled into the driveway. 6 federal agents walked in, led by Agent Rivera. The room went completely silent. Jessica Martinez, Agent Rivera said, holding up her badge. You're under arrest for wire fraud, forgery, and unauthorized sale of federal property. Jessica's wine glass shattered on the floor. Her mom started screaming. Her dad tried to argue, but another agent told him to sit down. They handcuffed Jessica right there at the dinner table. The agents photographed everything. The forged documents she'd been showing off, the expensive dinner bought with stolen money, even the celebration itself.